Peace to the family. What's happening? It's a great day, Saturday. Hope all is well. We're going to get this one started with, normally I like to pray after we finish, but today I want to do something different. On my IG, the other day, I came in and I just started doing like 7 prayers in the morning. And I got away from that because I want that to be a part of my 21 animal cores a day. So I'm going to start off with 7 today. Then you can just read the title. What up, Classy Jazzy? Please share this with 2 people or invite 2 people or share this on your Instagram page or your Facebook page or wherever you want to share that. I really appreciate it. Come on. And we're going to visualize each of these prayers over what we call the 7 chakra system. So each animal core is going to be for a different level of awareness because the chakras represent levels of awareness. So we're going to pray over your 7 levels of awareness. People like to call them chakra centers. You know, I have my own particular opinion. Peace, Marcia. What up, Sheila? What up, D'Angelo? So thanks, everybody, for inviting some folks this morning. Let's get it popping. Anabako Kitalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvano, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kababa Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shim, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Anabako Gidalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kababa Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Anabako Gidalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kabava Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. This one's at the heart. Anabako Gidalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kabava Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Solar plexus. Anabako Gidalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kababa Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Lower Dantien. Namabagabate, Charloki, Pradavisi Staya, Budaya, Bagab. Ooh. Anabako Gidalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kababa Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Root chakra and sex center. Anabako Gidalakimenka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kabava Shaman, Barkham Tower, and Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, and the hell out of Taker. Yakid Gehel, I'm Chapanez, or Craig, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Dazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. So normally when you just like have your hands at prayer position, you're praying at the heart. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like in the middle. So just like trying to balance, trying to balance this pen. Like would you want to try to hold this pen with one finger, Or would you like to put 7 fingers under the pen and hold it, right? So I can get into that like at another time. Peace for the family for coming through. What up, Dina? Mercedes, Larice. Press 2 if you share this video. And press 3 if you know the Annabelle Cole and you said a couple of those with me. All right. Also got some announcements real quick. Coach Khayr seems to be, it looks like some plans are being made for me to be in Vegas in May for a relationship workshop. After that workshop, I want to take those, my desire is to take those workshops, that same format, on the road to different cities in the United States. LA, Vegas will be first, LA, San Diego or the Oakland or the Bay Area, Miami, Houston, Dallas, Charlotte, North Carolina, the DMV area, New York, the metro area, New York, New Jersey, maybe, Detroit, Chicago, I don't know, Ohio, maybe. Ohio's close to Detroit, but it just depends. So it also is definitely about how many, where do I think I have the largest group of people that's going to be comfortable for them to come to, and we can get into something after. I'm saying afterwards we can get into something, okay? Oh yeah, I'm Coach Khayr, Team Taurus. Please introduce yourself with your city and state and what is your team zodiac, all right? So, yeah. So if this interests you and you want to help in organizing, hit me on my DM. Hit me, let me know you can, what I'm saying, yo, I got 10 people in Detroit. I got 20 people in Texas. I got such and such and such and such and such and such. All right. Next is also on the 19th in Atlanta, M. Rain is going to be here, and she's having something in Atlanta. She's asked me to be on that panel. We ain't like finalized it, but I'm looking forward to like putting all that in the room together with me and a whole bunch of divine feminine energy. So that's the 19th in May. I'm not sure I'll be there, but even if I ain't there, I want to be there. We ain't talked about the schematics yet, but even if I ain't there, y'all go out and support M. Rain. A cruise. Who wants to go on a cruise in October on Halloween? Is anybody, if you want to go on if you would like to go on a cruise with Coach Khayr on Halloween to Cozumel, yes, of this year, press 8 or press 5. 5 is raising your hand. So if you'd like to go on a cruise with Coach Khayr, press 5. That would be, yeah, it's October. That's Halloween, right? There's a masquerade party that's going to be on the boat. I don't know whether I want to make it all Tai Chi or all astrology. I'm not going to make it all nothing, but I want to do Tai Chi on the boat. I want to do astrology on the boat. I want to do magic on the boat on the high seas, right? So it might be something like astrology on the high seas, something like that, astro magic on the high seas, something like that. But I want to bring like a whole bunch of like astrologers together instead of just me being on the, what up, Kiara? Instead of me being the only astrologer on the boat, I want to bring like all dope astrologers to come on the boat. I want to bring all the shamans on the boat, you know what I'm saying, to ride down. So we'll have protection because this is in hurricane season. So let's go down to Cozumel. Let's go to one of and taking a land excursion to go to one of the sacred sites. And let's go down there and do some magic and some Tai Chi, some Qigongs, and then get back on the boat and party like it's 1999. So I see a couple of y'all interested because you press 5. Hopefully you invited some people to this video so they'll see it. All right. And if you're on YouTube, you can just share this on your Instagram. On your feed. Now let's get to the subject of today. Thank you for listening to the announcements. How many of y'all thought Mercury retrograde was already over? Press 3. Press 3 if you thought Mercury retrograde was over. Come on. Press 3 if you thought Mercury retrograde was over. On the 28th, if you read somewhere on the internet or somebody told you, you know what I'm saying? Mercury retrograde, it's over. Thank you. It went direct. It's over. Okay. How many of y'all thought that? Or how many of you heard somebody telling you that it was over? Ooh, Mercury retrograde. Oh my God. Well, when I posted yesterday on Instagram about it's not over till April the 17th, people were like, but all these other people are saying that, that it is, that it's already over. And my reply, because I have clapback, they said, I was like, they're exposing themselves as the amateurs that they are. Because, and then I used to be an amateur astrologer, you know what I'm saying? But you can't stay an amateur astrologer. The same thing I'm going to talk about, outgrowing your coach. You can't always be the student you should be a lifelong student of life. But like that particular lesson should be old by now. You know what I'm saying? Because most of those people are repeating what somebody else told them. They do not research. They have not researched. They don't really have a system in place. They don't understand Mercury retrograde. So, yeah. And I'm going to continue to have clapback about astrology until I quit doing it, which ain't today, which definitely wasn't yesterday, right? I don't know when I'm going to stop, but at this moment, I'm still rocking with it. And I'm one of the dopest. I know the dopest. So I can't just be out here letting jokers I can be out here and let people just say whatever they want, but I get to say whatever I want too. So, my man calls them talking asses. They want to get likes. Because I was letting it pass. I was like, hey, if a joker don't know at this time where the Mercury, when the Mercury retrograde has 3 phases, and then when it goes direct, you still got the shadow period. What up, Alana? What up, KD? Mercury retrograde is not over until Mercury gets back to what degree? Who knows the degree? I got $5 out here, Cash App, for whoever knows what degree Mercury has to get to in Pisces in order for the retrograde to be over. Right. So when they say it's over, ask them at what degree. Ask them at what degree. Gina, what up? Firewata. Yeah, ask them at what degree is it over. I'm waiting. I got $5 on Cash App for somebody, whoever tells me what is the degree that Mercury retrograde is actually over. It's more important that you know the degree because now you're studying versus the day. I told you the day, but what degree is it? All right. I guess I'm going to just leave that out there for a second. I'll tell you at the end if nobody answers it. I'm sharing today. So Mercury retrograde is not over. This is the 3rd phase. So it's like, let's look at it like this is Mercury is going like this, just going straight. So this is going straight and it stops and then it goes backwards. This is what they call the 2nd phase of retrograde. This is the entire period right here. Right, so it goes, once it enters here, bam, this is, I don't care, this was 16 degrees, because this is going to come back to 16. So it was 16 degrees Pisces, it hit the first shadow, bam, it hit this degree, which I'm still waiting on one of y'all to answer, and then it started going backwards, boop, 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 and then it came back to 16 degrees, boop. That's the end of phase 2, which was March the 28th, which people said it was over, but it was not because it still got to get back to this point. So this is where we are now. It's going back. I think it's probably at like 18 degrees now, something like that. It's picking up speed slowly, but it's not over until it gets past this point right here. So how can I start here, go back here and talk about something that's over when I'm going in this direction? Hopefully that makes sense to people. The 3rd phase in Mercury retrograde is called the 3rd phase in Mercury retrograde. That's what it's called, the 3rd phase. Don't nobody want $5? Nobody's really studying? Go out there and ask all the people to say what degree is Mercury retrograde officially over? Or what degree did Mercury station at? It's the same answer. It's all good. I'm gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Keisha Dunstan called me yesterday talking about there is no 39 degrees in astrology. It's not 22 degrees, but I'm very happy that 2 people guessed. I appreciate that. But Katie told me she's been studying her astrology. So what I'm going to do is continue to give people jewels and tools so they can go out there and improve their game. 27 is not the right answer, but that's another good guess. 3 people got the kahunas enough to guess. All right. So Mercury retrograde ain't over. There's a lot of misinformation still going on. You should still wear your seatbelt, all these other things, blah, blah, blah about Mercury retrograde. This video ain't about that. I got other things to do. I got a long day today, but I'm just happy that I'm back. No, it's not 23. Good guess. And go Keisha. Ooh. There is no 30 degree. There is no 30th degree. There is no 30. There's no, I said, what degree? So there's no 30 degree in Taurus. No, it's not 22. Alana said it's 30 degrees in a house. So you got to put that together. There's no 30th degree, but there's 30 degrees in a house. House way. Because it starts at 0. It starts at 0 degrees, right? So people talking about they born on the cusp. Another one. Bam! Sheila Conjure wins the money. Sheila Conjure. I want you to, Sheila Conjure, so everybody can stop guessing. Got it right. 29 degrees. It's not 17. Put your Cash App right here on the page and DM it to me. Tiffany, I'm sorry. She got you first. What up, Camilla? Lotus is in the building. I see you. What up, Nicole? All right. Andrea, I'm sorry because I thought when I said 9 o'clock, I meant 9 o'clock Eastern. You thought, Andrea, just check your messages. Andrea, did you get your text message from me? Okay. Now, second thing I want to talk about today, you can go back and watch the rest of that about Mercury retrograde. Now let's move on to outgrowing your coach. I'm going to do another video about it, but I want to talk about my trip to Cuba. I have a lot of things to say about that. Some revelations that I revealed. Hey, baby. Mwah. Team Aries in the building up there in Detroit. Style. So it's not 25 degrees. Contest is over. Yeah, Sheila, how you wanted me to get the money to you? You know what I'm saying? Put PayPal, Pigeon, however you want to do it. What up, Tiffany Thomas? Thanks for sharing. Everybody who shared this video, press 2. If you're going to share it, press 2. If you haven't shared it, you should share it. If you haven't shared it, then get off. Don't look. That's what all I'm asking for people. If you watching my video, share it on your page. If you ain't sharing it, then don't watch me. I ain't worth watching. Classy Jazzy, you are right on Instagram, but you late. I'm so sorry. Good job. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd already told the answer. So I can't be like, I can't get both of you. I don't know. She came first. I have PayPal though. I know that's right, Sheila. Alana moved to a new house. Congratulations. I thought the retrograde ended on the 28th. Carmilla, go back and watch the beginning of the video. Yeah, and get Cash App, girl. Right, so you can get your money. We're finished talking about Mercury retrograde ain't over. I already said that. Go back and watch the beginning of the video. Trillery Banks is in the building. That's one of our peoples. Trillery, I know you just got here. If you have to go back to watch the beginning of the video as I explained. Please share this video. Invite 2 people if you're on Instagram, or just press 2 if you share this on your Facebook page. I appreciate you. Yeah, somebody make sure that this is in, somebody also make sure you put this in the Let's Talk Magic group. I'm planning a trip to Cuba soon, and when we evolve and get the lesson, we have been taught to get new lessons and more teachers. Signing out, though, I'm headed to class. All right, I see you, Lotus. Hey, Shantae, what's happening? Okay, I got us. I see you over there, too. Truly, we got to go back up here and get some more wings and some drinks. We got to catch up. Let me know. Outgrowing your coach. First off, you can't outgrow your coach if you don't have one. What did I just say? You can't outgrow a coach if you don't have one. I'm going to use Trillery for a small example. I know she plays flag football. You can't play flag football without players on the field and coach on the sideline. The coach is running plays, running drills, getting y'all ready, executing, things like that. But if you getting better than how the coach is not using your talents, but you done learn all you can from that coach, you probably want to go to another team. Ask LeBron James. Ask a whole bunch of jokers in the NBA. They get tired of their coach. They want to go play for a better coach. Right. Better management. Especially women. That's crazy because Trillery's a woman. She's a very fine woman. All the women I know, they're fine. I don't know no ugly women. Ain't no ugly women following me. Got all dope sisters. Is that the first 3 words in management is man. Right. So your man is also a coach. Can you outgrow your man? You can outgrow your man. Now, your man, if he's stunting though, and he's always adding and enhancing to his and not saying, well, this is the only way I do things. I ain't never going to change. I done peaked out. Then guess what? It's a good chance that you're going to move on and outgrow that joker. Now, especially how things are moving now, you don't necessarily have to be with a coach for your whole life or a man your whole life. But you can't outgrow a man and you ain't got one. You can't outgrow a woman and you ain't got one. It's going to be tough to outgrow a woman. Hey, I'm just saying. But it just depends though. If a joker is stagnant and don't want to continue to expand, then you're going to get this, very problem. All right. Probably in the last, you can, I mean, how do I want to put this? First off, you need a coach. You need somebody to show you the ropes. Magus, what up? You need somebody to show you some things to help you discover yourself. So me, I am really, of course, I'm a spiritual pharmacist. I'm a master astrologer. In my opinion, there's a lot of stuff I don't know, but I'm still dope as hell. And I'm still open to learning. I'm on that human design. I'm on my cards, all that stuff. But everything that I'm studying and everything that I bring to my clients is because I'm a self-discovery coach. I'm a self-discovery. I'm a master strategist, but we can't strategize until we discover what you are. So can I get everybody to type that? Coach Khayr is a self-discovery coach. What kind of coach is he? He's a self-discovery coach. So I can help me with my own brand. That's what I do with all the other stuff you come to me for. You want a relationship reading? www.coachkastrology.info. Guess what I'm doing? Helping you discover about yourself. You want a spiritual destiny reading? It's discovery about yourself. You want to hit the I Ching coins and drop them? Guess what? It's discovery about yourself. That's what it is. I am on a mission to discover and explore me. But I got to discover what I got first before I can explore it. Then it's self-mastery. So there's self-discovery, which is DNA explosion. That's why I'm always talking about DNA explosion. You got to have that gasp of air, like when a child is born. That's DNA explosion, not DNA activation. Your DNA, you that's another story. All right. Then there's DNA exploration. Let's explore. Let's explore what my potential is and the stuff I got. Then we got there's self-discovery, self-discovery, self-exploration, self-mastery. And it's a circle. See, it ain't a level. It's a circle. Gotcha. Self-discovery. Boom. Self-exploration. Boom. Self-mastery. What's next, coach? More self-discovery. What's next, coach? More self-exploration. What's next, coach? More self-mastery. Coach, what we doing after that? More self-discovery. What we doing after that, coach? We're going to explore some more. What we going to do after that? We're going to master what we explore. What we going to do after that? We're going to discover something else brand new about ourselves. Then what we're going to do after that? The cycle keeps completing. So people who got this headache about they ain't growing and they ain't getting their stuff right. What up, Sharitha Nicole? How you doing? It's because they stuck somewhere. Or really, they ain't even on it. I want to also apologize to Darren Lamont right here in public, right now, today, who is the dopest. That's one of my teachers. You know what I'm saying? He one of my coaches. I ain't even interested in outgrowing that joker. If I do one day outgrow, see, you got to have a coach that if you say you're going to outgrow him, it scares you. Lotta, what up? It scares you to be like, what up, graphics? What up, sincerely, Saif Sherry? If, you know, me saying I'm going to outgrow Darren, that means I got to get married, have some kids, get them jokers through college, and take care of them. and teach myself how to play piano and teach and master cosmophysics and get go over to the Vedic system or the sidereal system and master that too, and then keep discovering and then keep striving. But guess what? He know I'm coming. Maybe coming slow, but so I always also believe you got to have some of the dopest astrologers on your team. I do throw a lot of jokers under the bus because I don't care. Well, they slide up under the bus themselves because they ain't got traction. However, that joker Darren Lamont, that's my Jempos, and calling me and him supposed to be making these videos for y'all. It's going to happen. We got something coming that's going to be crazy. So just get ready. Do I highly recommend you get a reading from him too? 5,000%. He gangster. I go to him in my situations of like, what I do next? Where I'm at now? Why? He definitely a DNA explosion cat. All right, that's Darren Lamont on Darren. Please put your website on here if you on here, and please accept my humble apologies. You know what I'm saying? Put it on my head, not my heart. Whatever that is. Yeah, but it's on me though. Right, engineer of the self. That's it. But we're just teaching this exploration. But at times you will outgrow your coach. You know, the first couple of coaches you'll probably outgrow is just as fast as you want to, as fast as you're moving. And you'll start to feel something about you need some more. If you still feel that you're getting, then that coach is perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? But once you still like, hey, I'm full but I still need more, and you're not filling me up anymore, or I'm not full anymore, and you ain't filling the glass up, then you've outgrown that coach. How many coaches do you need? That depends on what you're trying to do. What you trying to do, player? So I don't know what your particular goals are, but you may need different coaches. Like, I'm a dope coach, but if you want to learn Spanish, then I ain't the one for you. I can't teach you judo. You can get some Tai Chi. I can't teach you how to make jewelry. You know what I mean? But I can show you how to put your altar together. I can definitely show you how to do this astrology. I can definitely help you in your relationships. And one thing I can show you is how to grow. I can show you how to, man, there's a lot of stuff I can show you. You know what I'm saying? But there's a whole bunch of stuff I can't show you too. What up, Corey, Team Pisces in the VA? Aries, Phoenix in the building. Big shouts out to all my Aries in the building. What up, big? What up, Aries? Taurus says we are coming. Oh my God, the dopest is on the way. What up, Pisces? Y'all just had y'all celebration, but it's Aries time right now. So I just want to say big shouts out to the Aries in the building. But outgrowing your coach, you know, it's just something that happens. But you can't outgrow a coach if you ain't got one. I just want to start there. So, and for those people who talking about, I don't need no coach. Everything that you need, remember, if the coach is helping you with self-discovery, then why I want to just try to discover on my own? Really, everybody can be your coach, but I don't want to learn like random lessons about me all the time. I like the Yoda Jedi school of thought. I like the Shaolin style. I like the Tibetan Taoist style. You know what I'm saying? I like those where have a little more discipline, a little more hierarchy, where I can pass through the ranks. I'm a Virgo rising. I like that, where I can get this, move to the next. I like, I'd rather have the sister in the Matrix versus keeping to have to learn from Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was his coach too. But I'd rather go to Morpheus. I'd rather have the Trinity. All those were his coaches as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would rather rock it myself. That's just me. All right. So yeah, adult coach, life coach, business coach, magic coach, relationship coach. That's me. I appreciate that. Now, what up, triplet? Now let's get to my trip to Cuba because I only got about 5 minutes because I got to get off of here and go take care of a client who we had a misconception of time today. Downloads. I made some announcements too at the beginning of this video. Please go back to the beginning of this video. I made some announcements about a cruise on Halloween. I made an announcement about M-Rain being in Atlanta on the 19th. She extended an invitation. We're working out the details. I'm going to be in Vegas possibly on the 11th or the 25th for a relationship workshop that I desire to take around the country. It's a dream I've been having. Somebody's helping me with that. So if you want to come out to Vegas, as soon as I announce that, get ready. She said the venue holds 150 people. I ain't never done nothing that big for people just to come see Coach. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's about that time. You think it's about that time? I think it's about that time. Urban Money from Miami. What up? I hate when people tell me that I don't need a coach and put my children first. I'm getting my coaches whether they like it or not. Man, if you get a coach and your children see you getting a coach, then guess what? Your children will know they need coaches as they grow up too. Duh. If you hide relationships from your kids, then your kids will grow up thinking they need to hide relationships. If you go up and don't never talk about sex around your kids, then your kids will always be talking, you know what I'm saying, would be like, well, I'm not supposed to talk about kids. Okay. I know, but I have to be done. I'm leaving here at 11. And normally my sessions, even though if you book a session with me, I'm going to tell everybody because I'm just on Andrea's dime. If you book a session with me, it's going to say 75 minutes. But I normally go 2 hours. So yesterday, I had someone book a session, start at 11 o'clock. And then my sister calls me right after the whole booking goes down and says, your nephew has been disappointed because somebody stood him up and is not taking him to Six Flags to ride the roller coaster. I can't have my nephew being disappointed. And I love everybody and folks and, you know, but for me, it's almost nephew first because he don't stay with me. I love the time I spend with him. So it just came out the blue. So I knew if I started at 11, I wasn't going to be finished till 1. My sister was like, man, that's going to be like the middle of the afternoon. Y'all ain't going to have so much time to do all this. So I asked her to push the time back to 9, but we was an hour off. I meant 9 Eastern. She thought she meant 9 Central. So that's what happened. But if you book a session with me, yes, it's going to say 75 minutes, but please put 2 hours there like that. And so if we get started today at 10, 9 o'clock her time, I may be halfway. And I don't like rushing. I'm trying to figure out how to get a whole reading into 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of DNA explosions when I give a consultation for me and the other person, and I don't like to rush. But I do need to get it down to 1 hour. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, my trip to Cuba. That's Coach. Can somebody put my site in there? Somebody may want to get some action. CoachKAstrology.info. That's the site. Cuba was humbling. First off, there ain't no Wi-Fi around there, so you get to unplug. I wanted to do a whole video about put your phone down. Put your phone down. People walking around with your phone all the time, like you just sucked into it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that joint is just like, you know, why? You know, really. And it ain't even like a part, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like blocking. It ain't even on there artistically. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got it like, you know, I was able to put my phone down. And I'm guilty too. You know what I'm saying? So I put my phone down and was able to unplug in Cuba. If you want to unplug in a beautiful place where your money goes a long, 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 long way, they don't take I didn't go to the Santeria Forest. I didn't know they had one, but I went to the Orisha Museum. That is worth me going back again. I'm going back again, but for sure, when I go back to next time when I go back, I'm gonna spend more. We was only in the Orisha Museum like 45 minutes. I'm gonna need about 2 hours. I'm making a documentary in that joint. What? If you go to Cuba, if you take a cruise and go to Cuba, don't get caught in riding the cars. Go to the Orisha Museum. Listen what I'm just telling you now. If you go to Cuba, go to where the magic is at. Go to the Orisha Museum. Then see the city from there. Then ride the cars and do that. Okay? Yeah, free meditation, free gold writing class. I got all that. I went there. That was really mind-blowing for me to see the depictions like that. It also was very humbling to let me know how much sorcery is in the world. There's a lot of sorcery in Cuba. There's a lot of sorcery in the world. We all could possibly be sorcerers if we wanted to work at it, right? Dr. Strange, they didn't call him Dr. Magic. He's a sorcerer. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's strange because of all the things he can do. But there has to be some strong sorcery keeping Cuba down. There has to be. Somebody put some juju on them since when Fidel Castro. That's my opinion. That's what Spirit told me. That the reason that they're not where they could be as a world power, because they could be a world power off the coast of the United States. The United States wanted to do them like they did Puerto Rico, and how they wish they could do Mexico and Canada. They want to join forces with Mexico and Canada and share technology. We just be all one, but we're really running things. Cuba wasn't going for that. They 30 minutes away. And they was like, we ain't going for that. We're not going for that at all. We will not let you come in here and annex us. It's not happening. As a matter of fact, get out. And then when they put everybody out, I have to say it like this, the white man in America who was in power, who uses sorcery to get things done. He doesn't use racism, he uses sorcery. Okay? You can't beat racism. I mean, you can beat racism. Sorcery is tough. Racism is a mind construct. But sorcery is real. So, and I don't go places where there's a lot of rituals going on, because that means a lot of people who don't know what they're doing. And I ain't really, so big on that right there. But in my trip to Cuba, it was very humbling because the work ethic that I saw there and people having less and still having fun and loving their selves and making family made me be like, you're not working hard enough, yo. I told myself, I said, you got some laziness. I knew I had laziness in me, but I got to get more of this laziness out of me and go back. And I just got very inspired while I was down there. I came up with another book that I want to try to get done this month. If you're in Moon Magic, you know that this is the 3rd day of the planning phase. We're already into a new moon cycle. If you don't understand Moon Magic, I have a course, moonmagic28.com. Go pop it off. You'll understand what I'm saying. Peaceful energy as well as warrior energy. Yeah, Jokers in is mafia energy, what I felt there. The water is not good. The running water you definitely can't drink. The bottled water is just tolerable. So you might be drinking more beer. I had to make my water very cold, but the pluses so far outweighed any little minuses. No men were catcalling the women. The women are some of the most, they got all the dimes in Cuba. They got dimes everywhere. Like I saw dimes in Dominican Republic. I see dimes in Atlanta. But Jesus, I hadn't seen the Cuban dimes yet. Good gracious sakes of life. Lord have mercy. But like how women in America are always talking about how they're getting harassed by catcalls. There's none of that in Cuba. No, the new moon, April 5th, is the 3rd phase of the month. So if you wait to start your moon magic on April the 5th, you are late. Okay? Just wanted to put that out there. Right. Moonmagic28.com. Go peep. I don't know about how fine the men are because I don't do the boys. But I gotta wind this up. It's already 10:04. It's 9:04 in Houston. There was no catcalling. So it was like, and there was a lot of family feeling. The family got to draw together and stay together because Joker's out there making $5 a day. Joker's making $5 a day. So if you done work 12 hours and somebody gave you $5 and you walked 3 or 4 miles to catch a bus to ride 15 miles to then walk another 3 or 4 miles to get home. Like, I want to pray for Cuba. You know what I'm saying? What up, Malia? Oh, if you had a dream about me, you need to be in my inbox telling me about that. Absolutely. I'm just inspired by the strength of this country and trying to figure out like how in the world it's not popping like it could be. But I understand the only way you can stop all that from popping, not just internally, because they do drink too much. They got 13 and 14-year-olds chain smoking. There's no age limit on cigarettes, and people don't know when they don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they can do. They don't know about the things that they can do here in like that in America, all the access of things I have. And I was just like, even though I'm unplugged from them, it was like when I go home, I can plug into any ideal I see that they should be playing out. I can play it out and put my fingers in there. But they don't even want to speak English. That's another thing. If you go into Cuba, either have a translator on your phone that does not need the cloud, or buy a translator, or have a Spanish dictionary on you, because the Cuban people really, they may detest Americans. They look at you like an ATM. So they're not trying to speak English unless they're getting some money out of you. And that's a bad thing. Why don't you learn English to partner with me versus learning English just to get some money out of me? Taxi, taxi, taxi. Your life shouldn't be just a taxi driver. But Americans are so damn shallow when they go over there, they just want to ride in a taxi. But you don't understand that every time you ride in a classic car, you riding in a vehicle of oppression. Because the only reason there's a lot of classic cars over there is because they can't get no new ones. Because America is not letting nobody do no business over there. So the classic cars show you where they are stuck in time. They're stuck in the 50s and 60s and 70s. Like to me, the most advanced thing Cuba got is in the 80s. That's it. They're not isolated. They shut off. It's a difference. Isolated something, you know, like somebody can't get to you. You can get there, but oh, I want to ride. Did you ride in the cab? Did you ride? Those cabs, they got terrible shocks on. The ride is not comfortable. I'm about comfort. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got but like 2 or 3 places you can get to the beach. It's an island surrounded by water, but it's also surrounded by cement. There's only 2 or 3 beaches you can get to. Come on, bruh. Come on. But there's one that we went to and that we had dinner on the beach. It was crazy. It was crazy. I want that every time. I ain't never had dinner on the beach that close to the water. I've had, like in Punta Cana, we ate like close to the beach, but not that close. Not when they bring the table out there and sit it down in the sand, chicka chow, and then bring your food out there, bow bow, and you eat right there at the water where your napkin blowing all off the table. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, yeah, man. That's just a little piece of Houston, a little piece of what happened in Cuba. I got to get off of here and go take care of my peoples who take care of me. I love y'all. Yeah, I had a great time. Yeah. What you think sometimes is dope, you got to look at where you are evolving. What are you riding in? Why do you want to ride in that classic car? That may show you are where your level of consciousness is. That's why we did 7 anabacoas. That's 7 layers of awareness. They ain't chakras, they're levels of awareness. Chakras don't exist. I said that on my channel. It's hard for me to tell a yoga teacher because they get salty because they act like I'm throwing them off the bus. There's no such thing as chakras. I know, that's dope. There's no such thing as chakras, bro. They're awareness centers, they're energy centers. You call them chakras, but you don't even know. A chakra is a weapon. Go look at Krishna and what he did with his chakra. It was a weapon. You understand what I'm telling you? Right. It's not what you think it is. But we got everything so dumbed down. That's the other thing too. When I went to Cuba, like, man, they dumbed down in Cuba because it's so much dumbed down in America. What up, A? Stybo Jr. Yeah, but don't try to use your chakra as, well, people use their chakra as weapons and don't even know it, but that's another conversation for later, okay? So I know I should have a lot of people practicing yoga and all the other type of stuff, talk about what the book said, do you got a teacher? Now we're going to get back to the coaching, please. I'm tired of people asking me, did I read this book? I want somebody to ask me about my teacher. When I see you and I see you doing something, you're a reflection of your teacher. Unfortunately, some of you are a reflection of the books you've read. And so then you don't really have a lot of substance. Yeah, I've read a lot of books, but boy, I got some fire teachers. My books support my teachers. That's it. My teachers don't come up and back up what the book said. Oh, well, the book said this. What about this, Senora? What about this, Dr. Gibson? What about this, Malachi? What about this? What about that? What about this? That's being disrespectful as a student. The teacher teaches you something, then you go get a book to go get some more support. Because the teacher ain't really got all day for your stupidity and you not wanting to damn be studious and have the experience. I tell people all the time, it's Sunyata, not Sonata, Sunyata. Sunyata, Saraswati. Krishna, go look at Krishna and chakra, Krishna. I have tons of astrology webinars all over YouTube that you can just go back and watch. If you've seen all of them, then inbox me and I'll make a new one just for you. Hey, Kyoko, Team Pisces. So, yeah, I don't want to get too much on that rant, but before you can outgrow your coach, you got to get a coach. And to me, it's a benefit. I'm looking for some jokers to outgrow me. Oh my God. That's why I push hard, because I want you to be inspired when I say, let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Right, a good teacher outweighs a ton of books. Because it's practice. I believe in practice more than study. I say, man, I ain't studying as much as I want to. I get kind of down on that. But if I say I ain't practicing as much as I need to be, I get really down on that. Right. Cheryl says, I'm often not pleased with myself because I'm not reflecting the highest lesson my teacher is conveying. Right. That's because of a lack of discipline, Cheryl. You let your vices get you. Cheryl's honest and transparent about hers. Most people on here, you ain't getting what you want because you let your vices run this damn show. You let your vices run the show. When my vices run the show, I get in trouble. I still got some vices. Yep. But Tiffany says, she said, I want to outgrow you. Good luck. That's what I say, though. Good luck. But she's already starting, though. She's already getting it. But one thing about outgrowing your coach is you're going to have to be able to follow instructions. And you got to learn how to listen more than you can talk. Boy. My. Ross said, well, if Ross says, can't outgrow my coach because as I grow, I push him or her to grow. I feel that, but he's a pusher. He's a coach himself. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying to get him past that. I don't agree with that. That's very respectful and in a very form of humility, but that's not what I want, because I don't want to be the lead horse all the time. I don't want to be the lead Clydesdale all the time. I want to ride in the cart sometimes and let you pull. That's what I want. Bong bong. Jia. You need advisors. You need coaches. All these are semantics. But anyway, coach getting ready to go. What up, Costanza? Please go back and catch the beginning of the video. Get your seven anapacoas in. I'm gonna say this 8th one right here for the whole body. Appreciate y'all. What was the biggest thing that you took away from this one? Please type it in on a scale of 1 to 10. How did I do today in this share? 10 is you really liked it, and 1 is coach don't ever talk on here again. CoachKAstrology.info. If you want to peep me on Instagram, just go check out the link in the bio. If you haven't listened to all of the shows on the Magic Mushroom, you got to go to Instagram, my Instagram, click on the bio, and go back to episode number 1. You really need to get up on these entheogens. If you want something free from Coach today, you can please go to CoachKClass.com, take the free goal writing course. If you want to give me a cash app, you definitely can. Just put $, sign in front of Coach Khayr. I'm taking all donations. I take money on my pineapple juice. Y'all know how I am. And yeah, my Prosperity 365 course. Go over there and peep it out. New website coming, announcements. Going to be in Vegas doing the relationship workshop on the 11th or the 25th. It's going to be in LA. It's going to be in Miami. It's going to be a lot of other places. Cruise in Halloween cruise full of astrologers and wizards. The wizard astrology and wizards cruise. That's what I should call it. Right. Wizards, warlocks, and astrologers. Let me write that down. Wizards, warlocks, and astrologers. Right. I want to be just a whole boat full of magic going on. Ooh, the boat full of magic tour. Boat full of magic cruise. Boat full of magic cruise. I want so many tarot decks on the damn. This is my last vent. I see people have things where they're the main person there, and they get all the money, and they want all the attention on them. I want all the attention to be on the art and the craft. Okay, I want the attention to be on the craft of relationships, the craft of sorcery, the craft of tarot, the craft of human design. Yeah, there's gonna be a human design discussion on the boat. All facts. It's gonna be an introduction to human design on the boat. There we go. I don't got time for the vendors. No, I'm trying to get us to move past. Vending is dead. Vending is dead because of Amazon. Amazon killed all the vendors. Yeah. Amazon killed the vendors. Because why would I buy from a... Only thing that the vendors can do is if you got something super original. But if you're buying and reselling as a vendor, I can get that on Amazon. Like a chessboard that's made out of this oak wood that you made from hand, I can't get that on Amazon. So it's only 4 or 5 vendors I can go. I go to a whole jazz festival. It's only 4 or 5 vendors I can rock with. Yeah. Amazon killed it, yo. Amazon killed it. eBay killed it. You want to be a vendor? You need to be an online vendor. Duh, get some money like that. All right. Yeah, you ain't conscious if you ain't expanding. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Anabakor, Gijalaki Minka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renata, I'm Chasak Vanu, Taharanu Nara, Nagabor, the Shay, Kadeka, Kabava Shamran, Barkum Taran, Rakame, Tazi Kateka, Tamid Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Tufka, Nahela Taka, Yakit Gahel, I'm Chapanez, Craig Katushka Teka, Shavatanuka Bel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Tala Mot, Baruk Kavomakuto, Alam Vaed. Also, saying 21 anabacoas a day will help you regain soul fragments. Yep. I've already done 8 with y'all. I only gotta do 13 more and I'm done for the day. Right. We don't spend money, we circulate money. Oh yeah, if you got name this cruise. You got an idea for naming the cruise, please inbox it to me like a friend of mine just did. If you got a name for this cruise that you think it will be crazy dope, please inbox me the cruise. All right. I think I'm going to do a video just for name that cruise. All right. All right. I'm going to holler at y'all. Because I need help with the idea too. This live is going to be here on Instagram for 24 hours. I'm doing it on Facebook too. So I'm going to always pull mine down and put them on YouTube as well. Okay. I pull them down and put them on YouTube. Okay. Daphne, what do you mean you felt 21? You felt what? I don't know what that means. Yeah, but we don't spend money, we circulate. Yeah. All right, fam. I'm going to holler at y'all. One love. Peace.